As I reflect on 2020, this unprecedented year, so much in all of our lives has changed, obviously. And I know that we all long, mostly, for a return to our pre pandemic normal. But what hasn't changed is what I value most about Oak Park and what drew me here 26 years ago, and that is our people. People who see unmet needs, organize and mobilize to fulfill them, and always, always speak out for justice. Our sense of community has not only been unbowed and undaunted, but I've seen it grow even stronger these last 9 months. First, there were the Facebook groups. Oak Park Coronavirus Citizens Response, and shortly thereafter, Oak Park Mutual Aid. Some of us provided so that all of us could source the latest science and statistics and have a forum for requesting and providing assistance for all kinds of unmet needs. Throughout the spring and summer, there was a steady stream of sharing, whether that was yeast or sourdough starter or tips on the latest stores that were restocked with wipes or toilet paper. Neighborhood porch concerts and socially distanced music making of all kinds filled the air. Oak Parkers responded to the horror of George Floyd's and Breonna Taylor's murders. We marched and marched here and in Chicago, in Maywood, in Berwyn, when our own gorgeous Black Lives Matter mural was vandalized. Hundreds of chalk messages immediately sprouted, reinforcing its message and our commitment to racial justice and intolerance of police violence. When local restaurants were hurting, Oak Parkers constantly exhorted each other to take out or to dine in new ways if you were comfortable with that. This coalesced into a systematic but no less grassroots effort. Take Out 25 Oak Park. Such a great idea. It was profiled on MDC5. And speaking of Chicago-wide news coverage, our community's capacity for fun and joy showed up in a big way with the giant inflatable Rudolph in someone's home in South Oak Park. I think that this exuberance of holiday decorations we've seen this year were really just a continuation of whatever creativity and construction projects it took around Halloween time when we committed to make sure that trick-or-treating would go on. And those tubes happened at the same time as the many, many ofrendas seen throughout Oak Park, which were just another creative and powerful way for our community to come together so we could witness individual loss. More recently, the 200 plus blocks who participated in Light Up the Night Oak Park just showed us another way, gave us another way to get out of our homes and participate in a collective action whose result made our world a little more beautiful, however briefly. And Oak Parkers ended this year in outrage, once again, immediately speaking in the strongest terms possible against the Islamophobic remarks published in the Wednesday Journal. I'm so proud of everyone who joined in that effort. So those are just a few examples I can think of that show that 2020 has, to me, only strengthened the Oak Park values that I hold so dear.